Michelle at the Athlete Center. Today I'm going to show a curtsy squat or a curtsy lunge. So a squat would be our feet are stationary and our body's moving. A curtsy lunge is where our feet are stepping as we do it. So the basic squat pattern is going to look like this, and the lunge pattern is going to look like this. So basically what we're doing is we're crossing our midline. So as opposed to lunge or squat where we sort of keep everything parallel, with the curtsy lunge or the curtsy squat, we're engaging our adductors and crossing the midline and sort of loading the inside and the outside of our hip. So we want to have sort of our toes at a little bit of an angle, so somewhere between a 45 and a 60-degree angle, whatever's comfortable. We don't want to be creeping towards like an 80 or 90. And our other squat principles apply. So we want to have full contact with our foot, all 3 points, big toe, baby toe, heel, all on the ground, and we're going to try and keep our knees tracking towards the middle of our foot. So our knees are going to track towards our second and third toe. So if I have my left leg planted, I'll bring my right foot past the midline, and whatever's comfortable. Some people's hips and knees are shaped a little bit differently. So some people will find a really far step is better for them, and some might even keep it just barely across the midline. So our back foot, we're just having our toes on the ground. We're gonna come down and up, maintaining that that knee in line with the second and third toe, and keeping our chest pretty tall. So we don't want to let this hip drop too much, so we're side bending, but we do want to load the outside of this hip. So try not to have too much just knee forward, but loading the outside of that hip. So the lunge, where we're actually stepping, is going to look like this. So that one's a pretty big step that I'm using. It might look like this, but we want to make sure we're avoiding too much collapsing through here and opening through here. So we're keeping our rib cage stacked over our pelvis as we step and load the outside of that hip.